Hello, hello, RSC people. It's that time of the year. We are getting back into some RSC action. Tonight on the docket, obviously, we're going to be going over that lottery draft, talking about the marbles going through. We've got a new marbles map. Super exciting stuff to be going on tonight. Rob, Hud, my boys, joining us once again. How are y'all feeling?
I mean, man, it's good to be here. More than anything, it's been a long off season, and so I'm excited to get back into some RSC action, right? Whether it be talking about these new GMs, the states the season starts, or even the marbles, right? To really see how that these tiers are gonna end up. Like, I'm excited, man. It's really what sums it up.
For sure, for sure. And hey, everybody, who's watching, we know you're not tuning in for us here. So let's get right into the action. Let's talk a little bit about some upcoming dates. Let y'all know where we're standing, where we're going, and what to look forward to,
You just keep going.
Mister. Oh, I was looking for that graphic. It didn't come up on my screen, my man. I'm sorry.
Oh, I haven't popped the big one up yet.
Oh, dude, pop up the big one. They don't want to see
Want to
my
see the
face.
big one? Want to see the big one? I have to find
Of
where I
course,
put
you
the
want to
big
see the
one.
big one.
There it is. Here's the big one. And the big one. I
There
can
it
need to share
is.
my screen with y'all so you can actually see, you know.
For sure, we're looking at, obviously tonight we've got the draft lottery stream on the 8th. Tomorrow, transactions will be opening. On the 12th, we're going to have our re-sign cut deadline, 14th pick and trade and FA deadline. And on the 15th, Fiend will be back for the draft. I'm sorry he couldn't be here for the lottery. Unfortunately, he got to go watch the Giants play.
It's a
If you can
fun
watch
game to
them
go
win at
to.
least.
He did get to watch them win. Ow. Got a little bit more combines this week. We got the 8th, 10th, and 12th. Obviously, for preseason, we've got the 17th, 22nd, 24th, and then the regular season will be starting on the 29th. Rob, do you want to go ahead and walk them through these 4 new GMs that are going to be participating tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. So, quick shout out to all four of these guys, right? Everyone taking over, known around the league, cool people. So, first off, we have Mayor H taking over for Laban and the Italian Battalion. Next, we got Tor taking over for Quan, Likidos for Chu Lane. I love Chu Lane. I miss that guy dearly. He actually saved my franchise one time. And Glitch taking over for Demoralize for the Nexus. And so, I mean, quick shout out to everybody. It's a lot of responsibility. They're stepping up big time, doing big things for the league, and I'm really excited to see what they can all do in their first seasons in RSC, taking over.
Well, and for sure, for most of these guys, I can personally say, I've talked with them, I've worked with him on different projects, so it's really nice to see some heavily involved people getting, into those lead spots here. And definitely, like you said, big shout out to these four new GMs getting us kicked off here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we've already plowed through those pretty well. Let's go ahead and talk with a certain special someone we've got hanging out in the booth here tonight. We did tell you we were going to have him on the show. We've got Mr. Enigma, who's going to be kind of taking charge of events. Enigma, how are you doing tonight, sir?
I am doing pretty well, boss. How are you doing?
It finally started snowing, so it's winter finally in Iowa. But it's a good night. It's a good night, my man.
We have not got any snow yet, thankfully. It's actually still been pretty warm here, about 50 degrees. I think it might get down to the 40s at one point, but thankfully, yeah. Snow's cool,
Crazy.
man. But I live in South Carolina. It gets crazy if it starts snowing. people, people get crazy.
Well, for sure, for sure. If you don't mind, Rob, I'll get us kicked off here with the first question. Enigma, my guy. So last season, a lot of the events committee events seemed to really focus around Rocket League and really made it more of a linear perspective for a lot of people. They're trying to get involved in more ways than just Rocket League. So I guess what are your goals here to really spread around the ideas and kind of spread the wealth and do something different?
So yeah, kind of like what you were saying, it was definitely one-sided, and I do so much throughout the week with Rocket League. I understand that it's not easy to want to dedicate time through events to do some more Rocket League. So just this season, I really just want to get more interactions from the community in general, doing other stuff, whether it just be like smaller things like movie nights, some card games, poker nights, just things like that in general to kind of get some more uh, bonding amongst the community, especially with our spectators, former players, and people that are not necessarily on teams or actively within the server. So definitely hoping just to this season take it a little easier, not do anything really crazy, and just try to get some more interaction through the events committee, especially just throughout the whole server, not just people that are currently players.
That sounds really overwhelmingly positive. That's I think what you're doing is addressing the issue at its foundation, right? Which is that it's not that the events that we have done aren't awesome, but it's that frankly there's just not that many people that are doing them. And so finding a way to just get everyone more involved like that, I think it's a really, really awesome first step, and I'm super excited to see where you take it. I think events could be an awesome thing for this league. It's there's so much room for growth there, and I think that you're gonna do a great job with it.
Appreciate it.
Of course. Do you have like what are there any events that you have that you're thinking of kicking off early on? Do you have anything in mind for coming up?
So I put out a forum for suggestions, and me and some of the members of the community events have been cooking up some ideas. We like to start off with some cool stuff, but it really comes down to how much interaction we can get. So this first season, while we have a lot of good ideas, we're trying to just take it slow with the events. So I know right now we have the Rocket Racing Time Trials, which was put together, which is Fortnite free to play. You go in there, you do a trial time on a set map that we have picked out through the events information, and basically it's no sign up. You just go do the trial, post your score, and then you're on a leaderboard. I believe next week we're going to try to do a movie night just to see how that fares. Then the following week we're going to try to do another bigger event. So we're wanting to do it where we have something going every week. Every other week's going to be a bigger event followed by a smaller event. So now we have the time trials. Next weekend we're going to do the movie night. Then we're working on another big event for the following weekend, and then followed by a poker night potentially or something. We haven't really finished what we were planning to do, but just that's just what we're gonna start with. The smaller things, nothing too crazy, nothing that requires signups and much interaction. Just kind of show up and participate.
And so
My
for the
guy,
people who are watching, is there a specific place where they could get this information that they might
Sure.
not know about?
Sure. So I am currently working on a roadmap for the events committee. I know there's a lot of time people don't get notified about the events till right within the week. So this week I will be dropping a calendar link in the events info channel where you will be able to see everything that we have planned for the upcoming month. So you'll be able to find out what days we're doing the bigger events versus the smaller events. That way you can kind of decide on what things you want to attend earlier. So this will also give people a good way of seeing the events that are coming and maybe like getting their friends together and be like, hey, we want to do this weekend. So we're going to try to implement that just so there's a little bit more, I want to say, preparation for everybody and a little bit more time planned ahead.
for sure, and that definitely is something that I really was looking forward to with the new events committee, was hopefully seeing more of a proactive stance, something that I could partner with and work with, because I really do look forward to potentially working with you again, some of these on stream. I'd love to see a bunch of RSC peeps just going at it in something like Among Us. Hopefully keeping it semi PG. Don't need all the swearing, but you know how it goes. Among Us is Among Us,
Yeah.
so it is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you there. It's gonna be an interesting ride. I know events weren't really popular last season. There were some crazy events, some really complicated events. So just trying to keep it nice and smooth and something simple. So maybe in the future, maybe next season or the season after, we can start popping off some bigger events. Things that are a little bit more crazier. People will be a little bit more I guess involved at that point to want to do the bigger, crazier things. But for now, definitely want to get that community engagement going and just getting events to be fun again.
For sure. Well, for sure. Um, that's kind of everything I had, Rob. Did you have anything else you wanted to ask him at all?
Not really. I think he's kind of answered all of my questions. We're kind of just going in a really positive direction. There's a ton of cool ideas, and now we just got to see how exactly it plays out, what they lead up to, and I gotta say I'm really excited. So Enigma, thank you for doing all that, and I am looking forward to all the future things that you're doing as well.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you guys for the time. I'm really hoping to maybe get a chance at the end of the season where you guys get me on stream again saying, hey man, how'd you
Yeah.
do it? How is it this much of a success? But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, man. Somebody
Sure,
flip it.
buddy.
We'll
Get
go
ahead of
to-
yourself.
we'll-
Why don't
we
you?
manifest it. We'll make it happen.
Exactly.
All right, fellas. Well, that goes ahead and that takes care of our quick little interview with our new events committee kind of lead, or I guess events lead. I don't know if they're a full-fledged committee yet, but without further ado, it's that time of the night. Let's go ahead and start looking at some draft lottery. Let's start talking about some marbles here. We do have a new marbles map made by Shen. If you saw his stream, you'd be able to see it in its construction. We do know that this season there should be significantly less marbles drops, so there should be less people just kind of falling off. But my boys, it's time. Let's get into Premiere here. Mr. Huddathan, I think
I keep muting myself. I've done this. My face
You
has
gotta
been here. Everybody's been watching me just talk to myself.
Oh,
Give me a
God.
second
I was
because I
wondering why
loaded.
you've been
I
so
loaded.
quiet all night.
I loaded amateur. Well, I haven't said a whole lot so far, but that's fine.
Oh, you loaded amateur.
I loaded amateur,
Ooh.
but now I'm loading Premiere, so I'm following directions.
Gotcha. They did shrink. We did lose a couple AMI teams, right? I think are we down to 10 or are we down to 8?
Believe we are down to 8 by my count on here.
Gotcha.
But we're starting with Premiere. And I will have the map in just a second.
I'm gonna be a little bit biased during all of this.
Oh,
An
Robbie
HM for the
Bias
Garden.
coming.
I
thought
I'm
you,
gonna
bro.
be rooting for. I gotta root for him. I'm building the teams, man. I gotta have the pick. It makes a big difference for me. So here's hoping the Garden takes home a bunch of early picks, or that I jinx it and now we get terrible ones. So either way, the community will have a good time.
Fair enough.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah, are you gonna share your screen with us so we can
Oh
see
yeah,
it?
you don't want to just watch it on Twitch with everybody else, you mean?
No, I totally want to watch it 7 seconds delayed.
All right.
Boss, can we get some of your top tier casting for?
Oh no.
Maybe a small amount.
I hope it just doesn't happen like last year where Crocs, I think it was his rival or vet pick, like jumped the board and was super far ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are we
God.
ready now?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for you, my guy.
Everybody
He's
can
awake.
see how awesome Shen's map is here before we jump into it.
That is
Season
really
19
cool,
map.
actually.
Well, I've watched
That
a
is
few of these go
nuts.
through today. It's pretty wild. We're gonna do our best to keep up with it because this is not my primary MO. But I'm gonna hit start and we're gonna go. There it goes.
All right. Fair enough. You know, I saw him making this map and I got real excited because I saw the RSC. I did not see the car or the trophy blender. That
Yeah,
is
or there's
absolutely nuts.
Did you see the 19 for season 19 over there as well? It was beautifully done.
It is
Ooh,
hard
we are
to
focused
tell.
pretty heavily. Is there any way we can like just?
Yes, I have to do all of this by hand.
Is that Dr. Skim Milk absolutely putting pedal to the metal? I think it's going to spit him out up top, isn't it? Yeah. No, we've got Dylon and Bex taking the early lead. Dylon might be able to make this corner here, shoot back left, keep his lead. He's getting spit out in the sea here. Now, when Shen was making this, there were a decent amount of lead changes. But this map is actually nuts.
I don't know anything about marbles.
Hold on,
maps.
is
This
Hawkish
is
all the way up
crazy.
there?
It jumped
Hold
the
on.
entire map.
What is this man doing? He's gone.
Going straight down the toilet bowl, taking a commanding lead. It seems like it might just be Hawkish's pick to
stuck?
lose. Oh, he's stuck. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, no longer
Vicky.
just Hawkish's.
nope. Hawkish, nope. There's a block in the way. Okay, for everybody who's here, we are kind of learning as we go with you. For those of you who are just tuning in, we're in Premiere. Nick M with the guard. Did he just cheat? Do we have
Nick!
to- are we gonna
He's zooming.
Are we gonna have to check his ball after this race? Because I think he just skipped the corner. I don't think he followed the race.
He hollowed out his ball to get some extra speed going downhill.
Are we getting a photo finish here? Oh,
Oh,
it's
hey, Nick! Oh, it's
Tinsel.
at the end.
Where did you
Tinsel
come
came
from?
nowhere!
Tinsel
my
is
gosh.
going to take home the first pick in Premier, followed by
Oh.
Bex, Hawkish, Dylon, and Vicky
What happened to
Vixta.
Nick?
I don't know.
Oh no. 8th and 10th has got to count for something. What an unbelievable map. And Tinsel comes with an absolute win from behind. Coming out of left field, taking the entire map. I didn't see his name the entire race. Did you?
No, we were so focused on Vicky Vixta. We were talking about Nick M. We were talking about Dylon, and all of a sudden Tinsel just shoots past it like the last lap on Mario Kart with that catch-up factor. We're gonna have to go ahead and record this, aren't we?
I've got it.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're just good. Okay.
So,
Well, I
I
think
mean,
we have to. I know Nick
going
M came in
through
10th, but we'll have to move Infinite and
Vicky
where's
up. So
Shamu
go
at?
Tinsel, Bex, Hawkish, Dylon, Unexpected in your top 5. Vicky, Bex, Nick M is 8. Tinsel is a repeat.
Y'all
Well,
just
Bex
need.
is a
You're getting
repeat
ahead of
too.
yourself. You're getting ahead of yourself.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna let it go. That's a little bit difficult to think about how that's working here.
Although I did break this sheet. Give me a second. It's supposed to be an I.
If that is a sign of things to come, that was a really entertaining first match.
Dude, that was nuts.
really
And
well made.
I don't think I saw a whole bunch of them fall off at any point in time.
Yeah.
I know there was one race or one tier last year where Vicky, I think, lost all of her marbles. Like she didn't even have a chance. And it was kind of like, all right, like this is kind of broken a little bit, but this year it looks a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was just the map being so incredible, but you never know. Could be a sign of things to come.
All right, here we go. Going to the actual standings in just a second. Once I hit Alt Tab enough. All right, here we go.
Did everybody have 4 balls this year?
No, there was different odds between all of it.
Can you
Okay, do we know-
scroll to the left?
Do we know how many we started with?
There was, I think there was 31 in this one.
Oh well, that put it in the
No, there was
amateur
20.
slot.
That was there was 20 in this one.
Buddy, you put that in the Amy?
Put that in the amateur
I
slot.
did. That's what I did. Man,
How
okay.
could you?
Well,
My
I got all
guy.
confused.
NA production scuffed.
Yeah,
Let's
just
go.
HUD production. Let's be real.
Oh,
Be honest.
God.
Okay, no, we'll do it again. Everybody disregard that one. Pretend like you didn't see it. We'll do it right. We'll do it live.
You just. So wait, I think you. Are we doing the spreadsheet still? Are we fixing that, or how's that working?
Give me a sec.
Gotcha.
We're just gonna look at us. for a
Bean
second
is
while I
not
set things back
here.
up.
He went and watched the Giants win their game.
I can hear people DMing me, and I can't respond right now. That was Premiere that we
Oh,
did.
man.
So if we we can just call that Premiere, or we can do it again and call it Amateur. Just call it a test.
they
We'll
don't
call
have
it a
this-
test. Everybody got to see me test
No.
it live on stream.
that was Prem, right?
That was indeed Premiere.
Yeah, that was a 31 to Premiere race. So just I'll keep the results, and I'm gonna put it in the right thing now.
Let's
Oh, God.
I still have the results, so I didn't delete everything, or maybe I did.
unexpected.
Wait, so did we have
is
people
returned.
racing that weren't in Prem?
No, here. We're
Okay.
going back to the beginning. We're doing this the way that we said we were going to before we started, which is amateur. I'm setting it. There are 20 names for amateur. And when I go here and I hit community maps and then I hit global and I hit favorites, if Fiend was watching, he would be so disappointed in me.
Oh man, I got so excited. I was getting so hyped for that first race. Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, you'll get to recreate it here.
Wait,
'cause-
why are we doing Amy first? Why aren't we doing Prem first?
Dude, are you kidding me? Are you pulling my leg?
No, we were supposed to do Prem. We'll
Okay,
just
well,
do.
we're
We'll just
doing
do.
amateur first.
Oh god. All right, Hud. We'll
Get
do
ready.
Amy.
Get
You know what?
ready.
You have control. I can't really tell you no.
Get ready. Get ready to call amateur. This is
Oh,
amateur,
God.
everybody. Amateur. We're talking about me. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
So tough to see who's going to be starting us out in the lead, especially when well, could be Frosty Brew here. Gets the bounce, shoots up into the R. What are we looking at here, my guy?
It
Is
is.
there any way we can, like,
It is so hard to keep up with this, just from the way it all bounces.
is there any way to go, like, to the side camera for it all, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Had to break out.
Because my old man eyes were not keeping up with that at all. But for Amy, it looks like we've got Irish and Tech 4 out in the lead, a huge pack right on their backs. Tech gets an unfortunate bounce right off the bat there on the C turn, so Irish is completely uncontested out in the lead. Ooh, let's see here. Irish, my boy, make the jump, please. Let's go. Is this slower than last time? Or is it just more hype than last time?
Less of a wide open lead this time.
That is fair. Well, we still have Irish, your evil twin, out in first. Getting into the first drop zone, we saw, I believe, on our quote-unquote practice round, Nick M cheated and jumped the corner. So, waiting to see who gets through the broken blocks first. Looks like it's going to be Tech 4 circling the toilet drain. No, it's your evil twin getting the start. Everybody right on his back. Going for the long jump here. Down the ramp, collecting speed. The goal, or the last major drop zone is ahead. I should have said goal. That is goal. That is... Yeah, this is a nuts map.
Goals down in here through this little grinder. I can't find a hole. Down in here. And then through Armo.
My boy, we need that side vision because I did not see Armo at all. And he just somehow got the win through the grinder.
This right here is the finish line. So it's whoever drops down through the spikes first takes it. And it was Armo.
Gotcha,
That time for amateur.
Gotcha.
There he is. And this is amateur, and I'm going to put it where it's supposed to go on my other spreadsheet here. Everybody take a big, long look at that one. Here's enter results. Paste.
Did you save the results from that, like, first test run?
No, I've thrown them out.
Okay.
They will be in the VOD if we absolutely want to go back and look at them, but I don't have them on this sheet anymore. Okay, here we go. I lost my page. Can't believe that just escaped from me.
Irish, I'm glad that's not how that works, honestly, because that would be rough.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, man.
I've actually finally gotten it. I fat fingered a macro. Here we go. Maybe. It's again not gonna work.
Ooh. Are you going to be able to get the...
No, because now it's decided that it doesn't want to show at all. This is going to be a lot smoother after I get it to happen once, you know? I had it happen once earlier, and then it's just not working. There we go.
This is why I had a mild panic when when I messaged Fiend like, "Hey, bro, you ready for you ready for the stream?" And he goes, "Yeah, about that."
Oh, we have the prem results?
We don't have the prem results. Those are fake.
What was-
Don't look at them.
Why were Were those the ones from the other?
No. That was a test that I had done earlier where I was putting colors in.
Okay.
That's the results for amateur, everybody. Armo gets the first pick. Your Evil Twin with 2, Tech 4 with 3, Array at 4, Frosty Brew at 5, Dyer at 6, Irish at 7, and Banshee at 8.
Not bad. Congrats to Armo there for the Amy draw. Tech 4 wins Amy. He got third. I don't know about you, man, but third ain't first.
All right, we'll cut back to us, and then we'll get into contender.
For sure. My guy, Rob, I love the new map. I'm trying not to like be all
This
like
map is
over the
sick,
top about it.
man.
Dude, it's the amount of different obstacles, the fact it's got the name, the car, like Shen did really, really good on it.
Yeah, and it's going to look really nice when we can see them go through all the letters the first time around this time.
That's fair.
Now we're smooth surfing.
Sure. Rob,
Woo!
don't
We are
that.
locked. Nah,
Don't put that
trust,
expectation on me.
manifestation, man. Manifest it. Put your energy towards it.
Oh,
work,
God, I'm
trust.
just crying on the inside now.
Give me all the positive vibes and energy that you can give me. I need all of it.
Mhm.
Sure.
Sending them all your
Well,
way,
let's-
brother.
Let's get
We are
into some
locked.
contender action. It says you have 31 balls. Is that the
Supposed to have
accurate
31.
count?
That is accurate. I double checked it.
Okay, just
Don't
just
worry.
double
Don't
check.
worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right.
Oh my
We're
God! I just realized you
gonna-
made the Fennec.
We're
Oh,
gonna
no.
stick it back here. I'm gonna hit start. There we go.
You're still showing
know
all
I
your
am.
cameras there, buddy.
I knew that.
Oh God! Didn't get to see the start here, but it looks like Array. No, we're seeing Turbo P.E.K.K.A. A whole litany of names are shooting through the R here. Why do we only see 2, my guy?
That is a great question.
Was it just we were too far away? Is it not highlighted? What's going on? Oh man, NA production for the win. Let's go.
Just my my knowledge or lack thereof of marbles and how it works.
I'm waiting for Fiend to message me and be like, "Man, you suck."
He knows that I'm
No,
doing
we
it,
are
so-
locked in now, guys. Don't worry. Focus. We are locked in. Greatness pursuing. Let's go.
We're good.
I know we talked about last season. Some like I can't remember who it was, but they got like 2 first overall picks, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's rigged." And I'm sitting here with Armo on the lead, like, "Ugh, shit." Oh God.
That's okay. You still got to get through the blocks.
Armo is just way ahead of everybody, by the way. Completely
the
alone.
problem is we
moving
can't
forward.
see Banshee. Like some of the balls for some reason aren't
I
highlighting.
think
They're not
I
pinning
think
in.
it's just with like a distance. Sometimes they're actually further ahead, just by the way
my
that
gosh.
they look.
Banshee.
Where's
I guess. What?
This is first place.
Is this the
Direwolf.
first ball?
This is first ball.
This is first place. All right, this will be
Okay.
safe. Dyer takes the long distance shot. It's a goal. Oh my! Incredible accuracy. Like the ball didn't have to go through there.
You're locked.
Oh, dude, Tendy is not. Ligados is already finished.
Goodness gracious.
When?
And that's one of our new GMs actually getting a first overall pick. So putting Liquidus in a good position. These marbles, maybe they know who's new around here. So this is a great start.
It's definitely solid. Most leagues, when you have a new GM or a new team starting up, you kind of. Well, I should say a new team, not new GM, but new team starting up. You give them that like compensatory pick, but yeah, this will work.
This will work. There it is. Look at DOS with the win. We got the results on the clipboard. Back to us, so I can do all the other stuff over here.
Well,
Rob,
was-
I just need 1 second. I send a message if you want to go.
Yeah, do your thing. That was a pretty crazy race, actually. Look at us coming out of absolutely nowhere, taking the 101 in contender. Also, there's some conversation going on right now, and I think we should establish what's going on with this premiere run. A bunch of a few of the mods are talking about how we should, or admins are talking about how we should grab this from the VOD, the original Prem run, to grab those results and stick with those. And it sounds like that is pretty widely agreed upon as to what we're going to do. So as we run through this, we don't need to do a second Prem one, I don't think, for
Works for
any
me.
viewers and boss. So those first Prem results, for anyone watching, those will be sticking. Tinsel, you do get your unbelievable 101, and Bex, you get the 102, so on and so forth. So we'll grab those results. We'll probably have them not just right after the rest, unless it's
Well,
possible.
yeah,
Grab that
we'll have to
while
look through and figure out who, because we'll have to sift through and pull the right
It'll be
names in
quick.
order. Shouldn't take too
Yeah.
long.
Anyway, nice. We finally got that resolved. So now I can actually just truly be excited for moving forward. And in contender, there are your picks. 12 teams, top 12, bottom 12, I guess whatever you want to call them. The average, the middle 12. You got Lycados, Turbo, Array, Frosty, and Armo in the top 5. Really getting your pick of any player in the tier. And I think that, again, 101 for a brand new GM. It's not many better ways to start.
I don't think there is a better way to start, honestly. I mean,
Oh,
first
and I
overall pick in
actually
the tier.
just got DM'd the Prem results.
I did too. I've got him here to put on screen. Tree
Ooh,
Frog,
nice.
Tree Frog
Beautiful.
fixed them for us in the background because that's what he does best.
Note.
So we're gonna have them right here on stream.
Ah, well, this is a
There
fun
we go.
time doing marbles with you guys. He said Prem rate. Anyway, Tinsel with first pick, Bex, Hawkish, and Dylon, and Unexpected in your top 5. Vicky at 6, Nick M at 7, Infinite at 8, Bosco at 9, Skim, Shamu, and Fridge round out the first round. And so there are your Prem results. Same as earlier, first run, best run.
Thank you, Tree
And first
Frog.
We will be going from prospect up to master and not redoing it. So, W, thank you all for your help in getting the screenshots and working together to figure out a result. And we made it work. So, go.
It's all my fault.
team.
How could you,
It's a
guy
team
who's
effort.
never done this before?
I've
that
done it
we've been
once
doing
before a long
this
time ago,
this
but
week?
it's fine.
Oh god.
All right, Prospect is next. Prospect.
Oh, my goodness. Prospect, which I believe also downsized, right, guys? I think we lost a couple teams.
And actually, as that was Lycados's 1-0, they got the first pick in for new GM. That was Tor's very first marble, and he got last. Only up from there, man. You actually can't go down. So congratulations on having upward momentum from this point
Oh.
forward.
God, yeah, he's got what's it called? Potential. He's got potential.
Something
Do
like
better. All right, let's get on into good old Shensi's Racing Soaring cards here. Looking back at Prospect. Even drop. Everybody's going down. Frosty Brew almost seemed to completely ignore that first platform. Prepping to shoot down the trophy that I'm sure everybody's going for. Getting spit out into the R here. Going around the corner. Array, but Wheelchair is hoofing it. God, he picked the Fennec, and if I was an Octane Hitbox main, I would be so excited, but I just want to see that Ice Charger right there, my man.
Give me the Mustang. God.
The oh yeah, no, the Scarab. Give me the Scarab.
I've been maining the
Oh.
Nomad lately. The egg potato car.
The egg
Irish,
potato core.
my boy. What's going on back there in 30 seconds? I'm glad
He's
you
also
moved over
got.
so
He's
you-
also got ball number 1 here. It looks like.
What?
I mean, and it
Oh,
appears to be a
God.
commanding lead, right? Like the only one to be launched. moving forward
Well,
pretty quickly.
Array
but
should
it
be
seems
closer, so we've got a
there's
couple that are hidden again.
there's this wall right here, right? That seems to be the great equalizer for all these people coming up, right? Irish had that massive lead, but they got to break through right here, and
Ooh.
it just takes too long for him to really keep it every single time. So this is where the real race begins.
Well, and he definitely wants that pick because, as you know, for Amy, Tech 4 is drafting 3 times the first round. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We all saw the chat. The
Oh,
checks chat.
Tor, who had last pick last round, breaks through first with momentum and speed out of absolutely nowhere. Maybe they get the first and last pick in the first 2 rounds they have.
My boy. Ooh, this is the great equalizer. Who's gonna get through first? Croc gets through. 2 of Crocs get through first.
What is going on?
Hashtag Crocs cheating.
Oh, if I were
2
Tor, I would be
seasons in a
livid.
row.
I would be livid. You had the last
Dude,
pick last round.
that
You were
is-
first until what appeared to be the final drop, and then you don't even see your name in the top 10. This could be catastrophic.
My boy, that is an oof. Like, after seeing Tendy and seeing that he was like, oh, he came in dead last, and now we get the prospect, and he's like, well, you know what? I'm gonna fall flat on my face at the end, right before the finish line.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
God.
And the first thing I want to see on these results is how far down did Tor go? Oh my goodness.
Where did he go? I can't even. Earth? Array? I didn't even see him.
I don't either.
Do you
He
see
may
him in
have
the
a
top
rough
23
go.
here?
Oh no! How did that happen?
Where is he at? I don't see him.
Yeah. It's a tough go. But again, now it's really only up from here. If you've gotten 2 bottom picks back to back, you really can't do any worse.
He's
Second
bottom
to bottom.
again?
Second to bottom, 15th.
Second to last.
Oh.
Wait, no, that's look at us. Where's
Ooh.
Tor at? Can you scroll down?
Oh, yeah, I can. I'm trying to. I've got to scroll cell by cell.
Ooh.
Oh, 15 out of 16.
Tor,
Wow.
my boy.
Where's it? Oh gosh.
That's a better look.
That's tough. Tech 4 and Tor really starting off strong, trading last and second to last in the first 2 maps. Tech has some back-to-back appearances in Franchise of the Season and GM of the Season, so I mean it's got his work cut out for him a little bit more in these first 2 tiers. So anyone can do what he can, and he's got a rookie in the same spot.
Oh, jeez. Tech, my boy. Look how they murdered my boy.
Look what they've done to my
Oh.
boy.
Oh, God. This is just the
80.
cosmic, karma coming through saying, hey, man, you've won enough. You're about to have a rough season.
All back to the Cosmos.
All right, Challenger is up and ready.
Let's go.
I'm getting faster.
80
32 team
marbles. It is the first of the 32 team tiers.
These are my favorite. These are the most exciting.
All
Well,
right.
and we love casting like 30 marbles. Let's just up it to 80. Let's just make it happen here. Oh, God. Getting the start off, Dr. Skim Milk to an early lead. Already gone before I can even finish saying it. Oh, God. That's why I love this map so much. There's no way to tell who's going to win. Like, Rob, we saw it last round, with Tor literally on the goal line saying, oof. So,
Yeah, that's so unfortunate.
God.
I mean, I would also like to take this opportunity. We do the PreJump podcast here every Sunday, 9 p.m. EST. Make sure to tune in. If you don't hate listening to us talk about Rocket League and particularly RSC, so make sure to give us a listen.
Ooh, Tux potentially in the lead here in a critical moment. We'll see how he gets through that first break block. Hoare getting his hopes up again, I know for sure. Already out of the top 10 before I even finished saying it. I don't know why I said it in the first place.
They're coming up to this big wall though, the one that really seems to matter. I mean, maybe not. Doesn't matter if you ask Tor, I guess.
Oh, God. What are we?
I mean, Irish is still in first. Never mind. Irish completely disappeared from the top 10. Hawkish, Armo, Dyer, first ones into the wall. Hawkish again, still making a run for it. Croc, is someone going to sneak around it? Oh my goodness. Got to get the launch. I mean, you have so many marbles in this. I thought it was intense in the other ones. This is just actually impossible to cast or even talk about. Everything changes.
Dude, it's no wonder Feed was just talking mad trash. Tech 4 with the come up said, "Hey, we'll take."
Oh my
last
goodness!
prospect.
And yeah, Tech actually takes the 101 after back-to-back bottom 2 picks. Tor still nowhere to be found
God.
at all. Wow.
Well, if Tech showed anything, it's that everybody's got a great chance, regardless of how bad you did. What is Tech 4 doing all the way back there?
Also, isn't Hoba a new GM?
Hoba is a GM.
Aren't they new though? Isn't this their first season? That we didn't talk about them as a new GM.
That was a name that I saw before. It's not. It wasn't on any of my lists this time around. So
That's okay.
gotta wait for this last one. Come on, Tech, you can
We'll
do
get
it.
here eventually.
Hey.
No, the 4 new GMs were Mayor, Likados, Glitch, and Tor. Gotta go back and look at that graphic real quick.
No, I know the graphic didn't, but I believe it doesn't matter.
All right. This is Challenger. Gotta stick it in my sheet here.
Tor having a terrible go of things so far.
Yeah, he didn't get
Yeah,
any better on this one,
My
really.
boy. You'll see it in a second. He's compiling the results. Ooh. Is there any way to make this full screen so we can see this all at the same time?
It's hard.
I know I'm being really needy, but I'm
A
just...
couple control minuses, maybe. Yeah, Tor with another bottom pick, really just locked in right now for the marbles.
It's just a really weird aspect to fit in the box.
I wonder if he just if Fiend was just showing his whole screen for that one.
That's very possible. Here, I'll fiddle with it between this one and the next one. See if we can't make it better. All right. Keep talking.
Hey, look, man, it's a substitute teacher moment, all right? Fiend will be back next time.
Fiend will be back next time. It'll be better.
Oh, God.
Let's see. We're just gonna do.
I'm
this
just hoping
top
Tor gets
one.
picks moving forward.
Dude, I'm hoping, man. I'm over. This is like one guy that I'm like literally just like, let's go.
Yeah,
That's
you got to
my
get a
first
good pick
overall pick.
eventually.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, my GM season, none of my picks were in the top half either. So
Hey,
sometimes it just happens.
marbles fall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. So what? We have rival coming up next.
We do
Yes,
have
sir.
rival coming
Yes,
up next.
sir.
Oh, I like it. We're getting into the big tiers. Ooh. Go, Garden.
Prediction, Rob.
Go,
Who you got
Miguel.
predicting? You got 32.
Who do I got
chance.
number one? Who do I got number one? I think Array is gonna get the first pick. I don't know why. I just feel like Array gets good picks.
Fair.
I feel like Shamu's coming in top 5 as well.
I'm gonna bank on Dr. Croc. This is I think this is the tier last year where he completely just cheated and skipped half the run. Oh god.
Doesn't seem like that's possible in this season's
I don't
map.
think so.
Kind of
I
exciting.
thought it was great though, because Fiend turned around last season. He was like, "Wait, Croc finished?" And like he like turned around, and his ball is clearly at the end of the race.
All right, we ready to go?
Oh god. Yes, sir.
Here it
Let's get
is.
it going.
Rival.
Way too early lead from everybody because I can't read that fast enough with all the lead changes. Looks like your evil twin, no glitch fire, unexpected, infinite. Getting through this first R here. There is so much race to go. I mean, Rob, I feel like there's just no way to go like in the beginning and go, oh yeah, I'm in the lead in the beginning. We're great. Like there's just no chance.
Yeah, I mean, this map does an exceptional job of making it tough to predict who's going to win. So when we're trying to create storylines for the RNG marbles, it makes it a little difficult because we know it's all going to be equalized in just a second. Like, it's actually, the top 10 is just switching every second. Every time that it can, it changes.
Wait, are you saying we're casting a roulette wheel at this point?
Oh, it's like we've come full circle.
Puts $100 on 34. Ball bounces.
Unexpected
play
does
red or
have a
green
pretty good
here,
lead here,
Ross?
but he's not dropping into the really rough swing. There we go. Finally gets it, but Hawkish and Infinite are right on his tail.
So
First
I think
broken
the meta
block.
is actually to get here after the boxes are broken, and then I think we're going to see someone fly through with momentum who wasn't there early. Because that's what
Right.
happened earlier with, I don't remember who it was, but so right here, as this begins to break, someone's going to have to not even touch it, right? And they get to keep all their speed.
They're like
And-
Tor. Like
Yeah,
Tor!
well, it was Mayor. Oh, there he is! Get him his pick! Come on! Get him something early. Oh my gosh, he's
Tor.
actually in first after that, taking a blinding speed lead.
Please,
zooming
no.
into first.
We saw this,
I just
but
gotta get a
Rob, we
couple
saw
picks
this
up
before.
here. No, I have faith this time. You can only sell so much. Gets a really unfavorable mounts. Is really not in a good spot
Not top
anymore.
10 again.
Not top 10
Oh,
again.
no!
Oh, no. Oh man, unlucky. I was really pulling for him as the race got more intense toward the end there, and just was not in Tor's favor yet again. Maybe top half though. You can always hope. Oh, there's my GM Nick M in last, just walking his way up there. Let's go, Nick. Oh, that's greatness. Let's go. All right, Infinite taking the #1 pick and rival here. Tor has a pick that might be in the top half. He finishes 19th. I don't know if there's at least one duplicate. There's a couple. But for the first time, Tor at least is on the screen after the race finishes. And you know what? That's all you can hope for, right? You're improving as the races go. Just got to be a little bit more efficient, a little bit more effective, take the turns better. You know, keep your speed and momentum. Same as Rocket League. Power slide a bit.
I do want to point out to everybody who's tuning in and who's saying like, "Oh, it's RNG. It's not totally based on previous record." There are enhanced odds for those who are doing worse in the season, so they get better odds through the race. But it's kind of closer to the NBA lottery pick, right? So we're not giving people a reward for potentially tanking the back half of the season. So like, you're not guaranteed the best pick. It is what it is.
Here are the
And-
results.
Tor is the first pick in the second half. So if you accept modifiers, there is a way to say that Tor has the #1 pick.
First pick of the second half.
Yeah.
Quick, delete those. We'll call it a trial run and run it back a second time.
Think about having some good picks, right? That's #4 in rival and #1 in contender for their first season. So maybe you can have a rookie GM truce where maybe Liquidos will trade a high pick for one of Tor's low picks, and they can work together to find success. That's true. Technically, Tor's last place pick in contender is his highest finish yet. Oh, that feels so bad. Oh,
Oh
he's
god.
locked in though. He's super locked in.
I need to just message this guy and be like, buddy,
Tor's getting
what's
first pick
what's
run.
going on with your marbles? Like, did you not send them to summer camp? Like, what's going on?
That was crazy. Tor mentions
Oh,
that he's actually
God.
just waiting to peak. He's waiting for the later rounds, and I respect the strategy, saving all of your draft picks. Like it's just min maxing, you know. Think about it, just maximizing your efficiency.
Well, getting what is this veteran? Yeah, getting veteran underway. We've only got 3 tiers left on the night. Then we'll have to probably get it posted somewhere with the results. Otherwise, I know the GMs will come for me with torches and pitchforks. Ooh, Rob, my guy. All right, let's make a bet here. Who's gonna be
Tor.
higher? Is it gonna
Tor's
be
taking
Tor?
3 balls in the top 5 this run.
Is it gonna be Tor or is it gonna be I am Hoba? Since both of them have been kind of struggling this time, who's gonna be higher?
It's got to be Tor. I have so much faith.
I am Hoba also has struggled through the last 3 draft rounds, so it could be either. But I'm willing to place money that it'll be I am Hoba.
That's fair. Based on their track, I mean, Tor's top 3 right now and number 9. This is the run. This is the run. Look
You
at
say
us.
that like he wasn't first in the final leg
Spent way
twice.
too much time in the lead to not win one of these. Oh, he's out of the top 10 again.
Buddy, he was first in 2 runs, and then he gets to the final drop and gets the worst explosion chance possible.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, he's just waiting for this box to break so he can come through with momentum like we were talking about. Just you watch. He's been practicing, honing his art. There he is! There he is! Oh, I saw him. He's coming here with speed, and then he hit a rock again.
Yeah, but I am Hoba is beating Tor, so this head-to-head matchup we've got going, I am really excited for. Totally not looking at Tyre just taking the lead here. He's gonna get that generous
Yeah,
dump,
maybe.
drop, Frosty Croc. Croc squeezes past Frosty. The door opened just a
Neither
little
of
bit,
the
and
names
Croc.
that we picked were top 10. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I got our first
Oh.
death marble. Banshee lost one.
We lost 1 marble through 5 runs.
That's the first one that's died.
Jesus.
You know, if you think about it, there's no way to go but up for Tor. If I keep saying it, it will eventually be true.
We are running out of tiers very quickly.
That's true, but that's the one pick in the last 2 tiers. I got no doubt.
I feel like a Lions fan here rooting for Tor.
Oh my goodness. Imagine being so bad as a franchise that you.
That
make
is
Tyre
first pick,
early.
first overall pick number 2 for Croc.
Croc is locked.
Oh, is he getting extremely punishing results because he's taking over Quan, who had I think the highest or second highest in percentage last season?
True. That's very possible.
That makes sense.
Tor with the 17th and 18th pick. That's consistency right there, if you ask
That's
me.
consistency.
Just
Well, he doesn't have the
always-
17th and 18th pick. Those are his place finishes. Remember?
Just always being super locked in, finishing in the bottom half consistently multiple times with all of their marbles. Tor has been performing with, the same way every single run.
Ooh.
All right, here we go. Accidentally copied an empty cell. Fine.
How could you?
Apparently, we've determined that I can't click buttons very well tonight.
No, Dyer.
Bang!
You aren't. We only lost 1 marble, but none of yours made it. I'm sorry.
And I should probably make it so everybody else can see. There we go.
Always
I mean,
a good start.
Now we're moving into elite. All right. Tor
That is
finished
such
with
a
16.
drop.
That's a pick in the top half. That's a pick in the number 1 half of the draft.
Look at I am Hoba though. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. one spot above, truly locked in. Now that's Tor with back-to-back first overall picks, whether it be in the first overall half of a tier or first pick in the second half. He is simply performing in a way that we haven't seen before.
Lowest average finish of 26. I'd say.
Oh, Nick M with 13. That's not even bad. Let's go, Nick.
Dude, we're completely glossing over the fact that Croc has 2 wins.
Yeah, two first places isn't bad.
I mean, Vicky
Oh,
has 8th in Vet, 3rd in Rival, 4th in Chally. So, if anyone, I think Vicky's having the best performance of any. Or Brady.
I don't know.
has-
Brady's up there pretty high too.
Yeah, 4,
4th
5.
in Vet, 5th in Rival.
I would rather have
16th
my.
in Chally.
I would rather have my early picks in the 32 team tiers than
Oh, for sure.
like so.
For sure.
That extra performance in Chally, I would have. I'd give that a little bit more weight than that prospect marble run there, boss.
I don't think your GM's too happy with the with the results so far, Rob.
You know, it's okay though. As marble results don't really mean too much. They just it's a crutch to lean on. You know, if you need them, you get them. If you don't, you perform.
Well, we'll get into Elite, the last of the 32 team tiers here before we get into our last tier Master. For those of you who are just joining us, we've already gotten Prem. Had a problem that was resolved, but we're all good.
We didn't really have a problem. I panicked because I thought I ran the wrong odds, but I didn't. So I just put it in the wrong column.
Okay.
That was the problem. Like that was my issue, my panic, but it's fine. Tree fixed it before. Tree fixed it without me even knowing that he fixed it, and it was good. So we're good. We're fine. Elite's good to go here. So I'm gonna drop him.
Nick, a $5 million deposit into my bank account will totally make me redo all of these. Oh God! Get the first clumping at the top of the R. Tinsel in an early lead. Him and Brady really duking it out here. Obviously, once again, too early to tell. But Rob,
Nick
story of the
M
night.
and
Who are
Tor.
we?
Don't
That's
even.
who
I
you're
already
rooting for
know
right now?
ahead of you. Yep. My homies have this. I think they each. I think actually it's a full house situation, and those two fill the top 5 with just their marbles.
I think there needs to be some good karma going to Dyer here, who unfortunately had a rough end of the race last race. So we're definitely rooting for Dyer here. Not gonna lie. Oh, lift pad, got it. Mayor, Dylon, Dr. Skim Milk. Haven't talked about him too much this race. Dr. Skim, he must not be doing too terrible or too great. Must be sitting towards the middle of the pack if we haven't really been shouting him out yet.
He's actually
Nick!
saying talking about it's his second top 10 pick in 6 seasons. He's popping the champagne right now. So Skim Milk is ecstatic with his placement so far.
I just wanted to yell at Nick's ball and be like, get in the hole, it's right there. Ooh, looks like Mayor, Croc, Dylon, and your evil twin get the lucky drop. The broken block spitting them out exactly where they need to be. Boost on the long shot coming through. Your evil twin in a bit of a clear lead, but we've seen it before. This last stretch is a rough one. Who's going to take the win? Is it going to be your evil twin? Yes, it is. And then we
Wow.
get Irish at 2, Hawkish, Infinite, Glitch, Moose, Tux, Tech 4. Ooh, there we go.
Neither of the players that I wanted in the top 5 are in the top 10.
Oh God.
Marbles is
Look-
just not working.
I think it's working exactly like it's supposed to. Oh God. Oh no, I don't see my boy.
I don't see Tor or Hoba or Nick.
Oh God. I don't see Mayor either.
All right, here we go.
Dyer-
Fastest time to results being ready yet. And
Speed
Dang.
is key.
Look at how fast I can put those spreadsheets together.
Oh man, you're doing so great. You're gonna be so great for the second time we do this, which is never, because Fiend will be back.
Tours
Oh,
locked in with the number 2
what is this
overall pick
consistency
in the second half again. Just the most average pick getter of all time.
This is the pick that Hawkish is going to use on Boss.
That's a lie. If he drafts me in the first round of the 3rd overall pick, I'm gonna tell him to cut me because that's so stupid. Oh god, there's only like 150 better players in that tier.
Only.
All right, I mean, this takes us into our final tier, doesn't it?
It does.
Goodness gracious. I guess you could say things ran pretty smoothly tonight.
I think after once things got rolling, they tightened up a little bit, yeah.
Look, we're getting compared to greatness. People forget that Fiend's been doing it consistently for like the last decade.
Pretty close, honestly. It's closer it's closer to a decade than not a decade. 6 years is not a short amount of time. 42 is the correct amount of numbers.
Yes.
42. All right. One last
Tor
one.
actually has gotten 12, 15, 17, 16, 18, and then you got a 26. So you're just in the middle of everything.
Ooh, all right. Getting Master underway here. All the balls are hidden.
They are. I don't know why it keeps doing that. There we go.
There we go. I got the balls back on my side.
Got him back on stream, too.
Hey, with Lamone not being in like the head admin spot anymore, are we still supposed to be sending him feet pics? Because like I haven't stopped yet.
Man, never stop. It's his thing.
X, Nick, Bosco, and Unexpected all sitting out in an early spot here, but it's too early to tell. Obviously got a lot of race left. Rob, once again, now we're in Master. Who do you think is taking it here?
I've been wrong actually every single time. I don't think a single name I've said has been on the top 10. So I actually think that everybody except Nick M is taking this one. I think that everyone can win except for Nick. And
Bro's trying to reverse casters.
Shamu and Wheelchair, Moose, Infinite, Fridge, Vicky, Unexpected, Tinsel, Dylon, all of them are going to win.
I just realized 2 of Shamu's balls are currently going through the broken block section.
Are.
He's killing it right now.
Oh my god, that's meta defining. Because he decreases the walls on his own before anyone else can get there. Wow. Shamu breaking out new strategies already.
Well, the new map definitely is doing what it's supposed to. That's our 3rd lost ball for the night.
Oh my god. Everyone but Nick M can win. Everyone but Nick M can win. Everyone except for Nick M can win. Wheelchair's gonna win. Bex is gonna win. No, not actually. Nick, get a good drop. Nick, where are you going? Oh my gosh. It completely sells. Please, go through. You were number 3. Oh, Nick. Everything's done. He's gone. It's chalked.
That is so chalked.
You can't make that. You cannot write that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable turn of events here in our final tier. I just, no word. It was true. Everyone except for Nick M is going to win.
I love Nick. Just all caps. Get rid of this map.
Just unbelievable turns of events. And Reverse Fridge is just taking his sweet time.
Hey, you gotta take a victory lap for that 4th place
Nice
finish.
jump. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't get a favorable drop. Isn't gonna drop. This would be terrible if that were his first marble.
Imagine it times out before it. Never mind.
He almost was the first time out, but he made it through.
Oh man, Nick, my boy.
Massacred. Just a rough run, man. Oh my
God.
Maybe someday. Damn. Dang.
Oh man.
All right, here we go.
That is oof. That is a big oof. Oh man. Well, that wraps up our last tier. We'll get the final spreadsheet pulled up here, but this will give you kind of a good idea or a good understanding of what we're going to be looking at for the first round or the draft order for each first round for the draft on the 15th, which is not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. So make sure we're there. That way we can have the third highest Rocket League stream at the time totally be a spreadsheet again. Happens every year. It's fantastic.
Woo! Nothing like staring at some numbers, man. So who do we think got the best draft order? I think Vicky still takes it for me because Brady got the 32nd pick in elite.
I just realized something. Why is Dyer in the master tier?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why there was extra ones appended on the end of master there.
No, there should have been Tech 4.
What?
Doesn't Tech 4 have a master team?
No.
No, I think there's
That's
just
why.
names at the bottom there that aren't supposed to be there.
All left the Mythos when they promote after winning. Likewise, has nowhere to go.
Yeah, but I don't think Dyer has a master team, does she?
No, she's not on the CSV, which is why I'm trying to figure out why there's extra names there. But
Oh my gosh, Vicky got another number 2 pick right there.
Oh, brother.
So how are we? Is it things looking good?
that was the right. It was it's all good. Like the results that are in there are correct.
No, but I don't think she has a master
No,
team.
their teams, the bottom 16 on here aren't, or like the ones after 16 aren't actually in that tier. They're
Okay,
just
well,
extra
she's in the
names that got stuck there.
Okay. I saw her in the results tab, which is why I was asking.
Yeah, no, that's what the ones in the results tab underneath 16 and master aren't. They're just extra names that are populating there for some reason.
Okay.
1 through 16 are the only teams in master there.
Gotcha. Can we get that pulled up then?
We can, yeah.
Those
Just give me
names,
one
I
sec.
guess. Yeah.
I want to see if I can't fix the problem before I pull it back up. Oh, I know what the issue was.
What's the issue?
The copy paste of the results didn't go in right.
Okay.
But I can still get it.
Woo! Go
Yeah.
Marbles! Let's go! We're so locked. Come
we
on.
are so locked. Okay, I know how I'm gonna do
Thanks,
this.
Karshawn. First said we should do marbles every season. What
Well,
a
joke's on
novel
you.
idea.
We normally have a far more experienced person doing
We do,
marbles
yeah.
every season.
Fiend's the only thing that Fiend. No, I'm not gonna say that. Fiend does so many things well. Okay, I'm just
If you
gonna
were
leave
gonna
it
say
here
one thing he
instead
doesn't
of
do well,
instead of
eventually
continuing to
you feel
click
like
here
a
and fiddle
third
with
of
it. Everything underneath here, they're just extra names. All of these are correct. 1 through 16, these don't matter. They're just other
I was
GMs.
gonna say I didn't think Armo had.
No,
a
they
master
don't.
tier.
So 1 through 16 here are correct.
Okay,
Verified.
yeah,
and
Vicky
110%
for sure.
For sure.
Gets my vote for best draft of the night. Draft slots. I think they're in the top half of every single tier, just about, except for Elite, where they have 25. They're locked in.
Oh, buddy, who's your winner from tonight, Rob? Who are you looking at the spreadsheet?
It's
and going,
Vicky.
My, this is. You think it's Vicky?
Easily. I mean, you look at they have Charlie through Prem, right? They have number 4, number 3, number 8, 28, number 2, and number 6, I believe. Like they're top of every single tier.
We've got 25th and elite, don't they?
Yeah, but other than that, they're like in the very top of all of them.
Right.
Wheelchairs up here in a
Fuck
few. 7 or 6, 10, 11, 2, 3.
I was gonna say outside of Chally, Croc had a really good draft or a really good lottery. I should say.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, brother.
That's a pretty good spread all the way across.
Not for I am Hoba.
Yeah, Hoba.
29, 30,
Okay,
31,
am I
15.
Am I losing myself here? Is that a name change by any chance, or is that
No,
am I just that oblivious?
Hoba took over for Turbo Alpaca. That's what I was talking about. There's another one that we missed.
I don't know why he wasn't on the notice. Was that after?
I don't know.
Sorry,
Hoba,
Hoba.
I will have a graphic made for you or something to include you for the new GMs when I post it.
Turbo is still GM? Oh no, you're right. No, for Paco. It's for Paco, not Turbo.
Paco.
took-
Got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Sorry,
he
I saw
wasn't on the
God
notice.
and I got it confused with Sov.
It'll be easy. I can get a graphic updated right now, actually. But for everybody who's tuned in, that has been our Marbles Lottery. We will have this uploaded. I'm not sure where Fiend's been putting it, but we'll get it up. And then I'll make sure I have the graphics from tonight updated as well, or put up so we can at least, if anybody wants to come back and see that, it'll be great. The VOD will be there, so if you want to come back and see us be, green, that's fine too. But for everybody who's tuned in, I've been Boss Radala, Rob, and HUD. Thank you guys for being on here tonight.
Of course, man. So it was a blast. I'm just excited to get this season kicked off, man, and this is how it starts.
For sure. Anything else you guys want to say before we call it good here?
Nope, don't let me talk.
Don't let him talk. All right. Well, for everybody who's tuned in, thanks for watching. Have a good night.